the heart of the woven worlds lies the realm of High Haven. The world, once the center of all creation, has fallen into chaos. Villains, led by the Death Knight 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐿, scour the corners of this fractured world. In this darkest hour, heroes have reunited to take on the forces that would seek to destroy all.
We're live!
Building a dice penitentiary.
I am building a dice jail out of sticky notes.
Let's start.
Party time.
So this also, we have the new map. I'm trying out the new heroes or the new Roll20. I forget what it's called. They have a new like version of Roll20 out, and it's like a whole different thing. It loads faster. You can, instead of having like it forced into the upright corner, you can move around as freely as you'd like. It's really cool so far. So we're going to be using that for the next campaign. But for now, let's get into this map.
Let's get in.
As you all begin to descend through the clouds, you see distant fires. At the edge of what you could assume used to be the Endless Sea, now lies a blasted and burning forest edge. Black dots litter the landscape, forcing east. Pushing back against the growing tide is a small remnant of wood elves trying to stave off this massive invasion force. But even now, you see the Broken Mother, this large tree trunk severed right at the base, which acts as like walls for the city of the wood elves, has already been penetrated. As they push further in,
you can't kill
Go
yourself.
on, Sean.
right, I was trying to
Go on.
You gotta treat a guy like you treat a
Banned
woman.
words.
You gotta treat Carl like you treat a woman.
Don't.
Go on.
No.
as the offensive thrusts forward into
You make it worse. Ugh.
oh god, please don't pass out. And they soon begin to enter the city. You see fires within, buildings collapsing, warriors putting up final stands. But for the most part, the interior and the surrounding area of Broken Mother seems to be wholly invaded. In the streets of the city itself, you see a few remnants of wood elves trying to hold the line, push back. Some outside of the city trying to hold against them entering into 𝐒𝐻𝐿 proper. What would you all like to do?
Now that we are here, I would like to cast some spells to keep some people from dying super quick.
Are we... Did you say we're landed, Sean? Or...
No, you're still in Windwalk. What would you like to do?
Okay. Then we have to find a place to land then.
Preferably somewhere relatively safe, because it will take us a minute.
That's up to you guys. What are you
The
thinking?
demons waiting around the spawn campus.
Yeah.
So you said there was this sort of main force in the city itself?
So it looks like, so imagine Broken Mother. Actually, I'll just draw since
Stunning.
it's fun to draw. Sean.
whiteboard.
So Broken Mother is basically this kind of large this large circular shape. And there's like a mountain over here. There's a, kind of forest here. And the Endless is over in this area. Oh, sorry, in this area.
Mm-hmm.
And right now there seems to be, and like I'm just gonna draw where like the army is. I'm not gonna draw it like that. The army is
Have you considered changing the color?
the army has pushed in like this, and it's all out here. They're also pushing over this way, but there is a contingent of wood elves holding them here, and then there's some in the city holding them at bay around these areas. At the center of the city, as well, as Ridley would know, as she wrote the lore for Allmother, there is an inner sanctum as well. This also seems to be currently occupied by the demon forces.
So they're both inside and outside.
Yes.
Where's Bale? Can we see Bale?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Worth a shot, because that's who we're actually here for.
Should we all do that?
Fail. See,
I'm just gonna have her do it.
Angry clouds.
You said perception?
Mhm.
That is a 30.
Ooh.
I have
Something
plus
in-
11.
Something
Damn.
important to know about Bale is that he is, by design, one of the sneakiest of the demon lords, or of the devil, of the archdevils. Even credited as being one who created the invisibility spell. In your last battle with him as well, you knew that he was incredibly good at staying invisible. You don't see Bale. However, you are able to put together, based on the makeup of the army and looking at where they're going, how they're moving, that if Bale was here, more than likely, he would have tried pushing to the center mass of Allmother, where one of the few saplings of a ley line, of a tree of magical essence exists. Seeing that they've already captured it, it seems likely that he would be there. It
Okay.
doesn't look like there's any support around that part of the tree, though. The further in the back line is where the elves are. But if you had to guess, he's probably in there.
I mean, I think it would be sensible if we just kind of go in.
You can't talk.
Yeah.
That's
Right
true.
now. Cranston's cloud is listing towards, I guess, whatever the closest internal line that's going on.
Of like
so
elves.
like the force is pushing back, yeah.
I would follow
I
Cranston.
feel like Lavender would cloud and be like, here's the closest force.
I'll change course if I see like a different cloud to veer strongly in a direction, but right now Cranston's like mine is like people protect.
So you are currently listing toward one of the like
fronts.
battle lines.
We need the drawing
Mhm.
again.
You need the what?
We can show
I
you
said
on
we
the
need the drawing
drawing.
again so we can point it out.
No.
Hold
Inside
on, no, Sean.
the walls.
I got this. So if this is the circle, somewhere on this side, because I think that's the angle we're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I'm not on that page.
It was really funny watching you struggle to draw that circle when there was a circle.
There is a circle feature.
I did think about it.
I will say I
Yes,
really
no.
appreciated the visual aid.
For some reason, my mind
Yeah, don't
immediately
worry.
went to the like. How did you draw that perfect circle? Well, first I drew all of Allmother, and then I erased some of the details.
And then I was left with the perfect circle. As you all begin to descend into the city, heading for the I assume the eastern line, you see a grouping of multiple wood elves kind of pushing back, holding the line as non-combative wood elves flee out the northeastern, like through like root tunnels out of the city, most likely hitting further into 𝐒𝐻𝐿𝐴. As you descend on this area, you notice that there are multiple buildings you could land on, you could go into, you could land right on the line and sudden reform over the course of a minute. What would you like to
It's
do?
just fighting going on
It's-
through us.
It's such a shame that it's a 1-minute transformation. It'd be really funny if we could just drop straight on top of things.
Technically, we could reform in the air and then fall, but then fall damage.
Godfrey's upper torso as his lower body is still forming, pointing at a demon. I'll get you, bitch!
Okay. As you all begin to reform, you see the demon forces pushing back against the elves. It's now that you begin to take stock of what you see here a little closer. You see a fine mix of two different groups of elves, or not elves, of demons. You see that there are lesser demons, like mains, as well as imps kind of scuttling about. You also notice that there are a few pristine looking forces among the demons, that being minotaurs and what are they called? Barbed devils. Pushing back against this line, you guys do have the element of surprise. Where did you land exactly? Just so I'm aware.
I think we were saying like just behind the
Yeah.
friendly
Never
lines.
mind. No element of surprise. You see that the demon forces are pushing out toward you. It's then that you notice that at the front of the line is a familiar face hidden behind elven plate mail. Vestel, the wood elf from 𝐒𝐿𝐴 land, stands there slaying multiple demons and marshaling the wood elf forces. As the demons make a final strong push against them, you guys reform. What would you like to do? Without your intervention, it looks like these wood elves might die.
Guess we have to do what we do best. I also realized that our icon on the map is Godfrey's order symbol. Well, how long has that been there?
A few sessions.
The custom
I just noticed.
Pretty.
symbol. I have this
It's
on my hand
pretty.
all the time. Helps me remember.
It's the Wolverine.
Godfrey's just
At
getting
the
in there. He's
Supermarket.
pushing forward.
He's getting in there.
Anybody else?
Lavender will conjure animals, bunch of bears.
Okay.
Just to try and spread out attacks.
I'm fine with a rejection of this, but could I split to the side and try and like hit from an angle and like stealth up?
Absolutely.
All right.
Amra?
I don't know, because we're going to be fighting Bale after this. So I need to save as many of my higher stuff as possible. Crap. Amra's going to just instinctively cast Sanctuary on herself. She's always just prepared to get hit during these fights.
So
Valid.
she's just casting Sanctuary?
That's the only thing I can think of right now, and I don't want to spend too much time thinking on it, so yes.
Okay. And Ash.
Is there a large group of the demons to get together where
Yes.
I'd be able to cast a spell?
Absolutely.
For a large portion of them, I'd like to cast Avard's Black Tentacles
Okay.
to hold them.
Go ahead and mark off your spell slots if you used any, or any of your abilities that you did. We're not going to actually fight this fight. As pushing forward with the elves, casting these spells, large tentacles pulling out of the ground and wrapping around them. Godfrey rushing through with his sword, cutting them down where they stand. Cranston sneaking off to the side and launching into them with a barrage of strikes. Lavender's bears protecting those running away, as well as just one slams a demon into the ground and then just grabs it with its mouth and throws it across the little meadow.
Bowling with bears.
I'm picturing
and
like
demons.
the owl bear scene in the D&D movie.
Yeah.
Just
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
And as you push back against this, the demons begin to retreat quickly. Some of the elves pushing forward to reclaim some of the ground that they had, as you all stand there looking at the corpses beginning to fade and turn to ash. At that, Vestel turns to you all and opens up the front of her face mask, and she goes, I didn't expect to see you all here.
Hello.
Probably, I didn't expect to see you here either.
Nor did I. I received summons and immediately made my way back by way of Rune Portal. We're trying to evacuate as many people as we can out of 𝐼𝐚𝐽. And I am here too.
Hi, Emmerich.
Yep. Emmerich, along for the ride.
I
We're only
didn't
missing
know if
Cryptid Horse.
I didn't know if we were landing like here. So I like started unforming like a few like rounds after they started.
I got distracted with some of the smoke and reformed about 30 minutes away. I had to walk back. I got lost on the way here.
They gotta keep
Everyone go.
you guys talking to smoke clouds.
Wait a minute.
You guys are taking an awful long time reforming.
Vestel, how many remain in the city?
Uncertain, incalculable. Do you mean
Wait,
demons or wood elves?
Wood elves.
We've evacuated as many as we can, but it's really whoever can make it to this line that we're able to service.
All right.
I will
Hoping
say,
to-
we are missing one of import.
All right. Who are you missing?
An archdruid. 𝐒𝐻𝐷𝐈. She stayed behind to guard the sapling.
She would be in the center then.
More than likely. We saw them break through there just a bit ago. We haven't been able to return. Maybe with this ground we'll be able to push up, but it'll take time. Unless you all are able to.
That is our hope.
Until we find Bale, I guess our goal is to help people. Might as well head to the Archdruid.
I
right.
imagine that if Bale is going to be anywhere, he would go after the sapling, so time to help 𝐒𝐻𝐷𝐈.
I will stay here and we'll try to reclaim some of the land, but our priority is getting people out. It's then that Emmerich goes, I will help them to escort citizens out.
Very good.
Perfect.
We'll meet up with you afterwards.
Sounds good. Don't die.
You too, Emmerich.
Same to you, Emmerich. Well, you can say it, but we can't.
I died.
I also
So did
died.
Cranston.
Yeah, technically Cranston has a few times. Amra has. Godfrey has.
I don't think we
Cranston
should
get
make a
forgotten
competition.
about.
I also don't think we should make it a competition to see who can die the most.
I agree.
Well, I can't even match Cranston. I'm gonna go evacuate.
Win again.
He knows that
On
stuff.
what, round 3?
Yeah, just fucking dead right there.
The smoke clears. You're just dead. It was just your corpse that reoccurred.
All right. What would you all like to do?
So I'm not barring any demon fighting we'll have to do. About how long does it take for us to get to the inner sanctum from where we are?
Sorry, what was the first?
Like,
Can you
ignoring any fighting we would have to do, how long would it take us? Like, if we were just walking straight there.
15, 20 minutes?
Got it. That's what I needed to know. I need to know if it'd be worth casting See Invisibility now, or if
But I was also thinking.
or if it'd be better for us to wait until we got closer to the inner sanctum. But if it's 15 to 20 minutes, it should be okay to do it now, even if we end up fighting.
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
So
How are you guys getting to the sanctum?
that's the question.
I can
We
do
still
my
have one
best
walk.
to try and guide us through alleys, make sure I find us a more safe passage, or at least the resistance.
That'd
Probably a
work
safer
best.
idea than wind walking.
Yeah.
It's convenient, but the time it takes for us to reform does more harm than good.
Is that what you'd like to do, Cranston?
I think so. I think I'll run off ahead. I'll try not to stay too far.
Before we
is-
leave, I'd like to cast some spells while we're in this moment. I'm casting Death Ward on myself and on Cranston. I cannot trust you without it. And
What do
then
you mean, another arrow.
and then see invisibility.
On you, I assume.
It can only be me, unfortunately.
I would also like to cast See Invisibility.
Can't wait to find
Alright.
the Archdruid and you see Bale sneaking up on them like a Scooby-Doo villain.
I was saying,
like
he's doing
to-
like the Sims 3 robber walk.
Yeah.
I'd like to Death Ward as well.
Anybody else?
Don't have much.
Ash isn't well versed in keeping people from death, just using them after.
I think I'll occasionally cast Jump on myself so I can go when I'm doing my sneaking. I can do like higher story scouting.
Okay. Any other spells before you guys head off?
Yes, because I always forget about this because we never really have these moments. I'd like to use Vigilant Blessing on myself, which
And what is that?
It's my Twilight Cleric ability that gives me advantage on initiative.
Okay.
Something
Anything
for
else?
a question.
Mm-hmm.
So we learned that the Grey Prince was reforming the hells. From the looks of it, are the like devils of the army like dying, or are they dying and then presumably reforming in the new hell?
From what you can determine from how they are like evaporating, they're kind of disintegrating. They are reforming elsewhere.
Okay.
Okay. Any other spells? Okay. Cranston, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Ugh. 6.
Okay. Cranston is able to find a path toward the central area of Allmother, or sorry, Broken Mother. It is rife with creatures patrolling and attacking and burning. It will require a straight stealth check for you all to get by. I'm going to just base it off of a straight DC 15. So you won't have advantage.
I found
on
a
this.
way. It is the main street through Allmother, covered in demon fighting.
So if you have disadvantage on rolls, it'll be at disadvantage. If you have normal rolls, it'll be normal. So there's no advantage. Gifted.
Lavender, do you think you can do that one spell that helps?
Oh yeah, duh, pass without a trace. Sorry. I was trying to figure out if I had my armor on because it didn't say disadvantage. I'm like, what the heck? It updated. Yes.
Okay. Everyone add 10.
Hopefully
Ooh,
that'll save us.
Zach's
I don't
got
like-
a
I
fun
don't like that face,
smile.
Zach. Zach, please.
Also,
Now,
Ridley,
hold
are
on.
we on the way?
I don't say anything, Zach, because I haven't made. I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna do invisibility on all of our disadvantage folk, because I can put it on 3 people with 1 casting.
Okay.
Ash
so who are
doesn't
you
even
casting
have
this on?
disadvantage. He's just
I'm,
bad
I'm,
at it.
I'm a straight roll, I will say. Do you still
So
want
who's
to
the
do that?
disadvantaged people?
Why are
So
you
it'll be-
disadvantaged? Galen.
Because I'm wearing dragon scale armor.
Ooh.
So 2, and then yourself, I assume.
So Lavender, Amra, and Ash.
I will say, you did clarify that it was going to be disadvantage. You didn't know that he rolled badly when you would cast this.
I was planning to do it, and then I kept hearing, he's got a big smile. Up to you.
Sure.
Worst case scenario, he at least starts the fight invisible.
That was a 3 that I rolled, by the way.
So what's the new roll?
New roll is 28.
God. Ash disappears.
I rolled
Everyone
a 3
else?
plus enough.
Cranston also disappears.
30.
You could roll 40. What is it? 44 on that check.
Oh, yeah.
It's
hold
24 you add, right?
All right, add 26 and then plus the 10 from pass without a trace. So
I know.
36.
So. Oh wait, no. So 36 plus. You could feasibly roll 56 on that stealth check.
Correct.
That is
That's
absurd.
insane.
Cranston
Alright.
shall always
Uh-oh.
disappear.
Did we have any fails?
I got a
Okay.
dirty 20. Yep.
Dirty.
All right. You all are all able to make your way toward. As you begin to approach the center sanctum, you see that the demons have mostly passed it by, opting to push further into the city, trying to capture this position as well as they can. There don't seem to be any guards outside leading into this inner sanctum, but a presence begins to grow on you. You can feel something beyond inside. What would you all like to do?
Question. Is the inner sanctum like a covered area? Like an enclosed area?
It is like a large grove at the center.
Okay. And then
So
how
trees.
how far are we from like the what would be, I guess, like the center of the grove?
A few 100 feet, maybe.
There's
Okay,
a
I'll wait.
storm a brewing.
Am I that
think
obvious?
I think Grinson is gonna rely on the rest of the group to like be the engagement into the conflict, and is gonna just stealth up and be ready to strike from the shadows.
Okay.
All right.
Everyone else entering?
Suppose we just go forward. No use
Okay.
overthinking it.
One moment. As you all push further into the grove, you find a respite. You find a calm in the face of all of this violence and killing. Inside here, animals seem to sleep and gather and move around. You can hear the distant fighting, you can smell the smoke in the air, but in here everything seems calmer. As you push further in, Cranston, you're able to make your way up toward able to make your way up toward the main area. As you do so, you're the first to see this, but I'll describe it as the others begin to approach as well. You arrive at the center to find an overgrown area with a ramp of stone leading up to a large severed trunk. Growing out of the cracks of this trunk is a sapling with yellow gold leaves. They wilt slightly, fall here and there, but it seems to be healthy, thriving, alive. In this area as well, you see two large black-skinned minotaurs carrying large battle axes, purple energy coursing throughout their veins. Godfrey, you feel Imperial begin to vibrate slightly. As you all approach, you see standing at the tree a large armored figure with horns and red mane hair. Baal, the king of the hells, stands there with a figure in his grasp. And upon your approach, Godfrey, he looks in your direction and throws the battered and broken body of a Wadey to the side as she collapses against the tree.
You come to fight me, I see.
We meet again, Baal.
That we do. And your friends here?
Indeed.
You see Baal looks out, and despite your invisibility, looks at Amra, Lavender, and Ash.
I figured, yes.
Cranston snuck up, so he doesn't see him yet.
Doing a Fortnite dance in the background.
You and me, knight.
As it raises its weapon out toward you.
I made the mistake last time of agreeing to let your little friends help you. They can try. But I've brought something along for them.
As you see a shadow begin to step out from the grove, hidden, as you hear huffing and snorting, as another bull-like figure appears, fresh from war. Before you all stands two fiends, an old demon of the abyss, Baphomet, the Horned King, and Baal, Archprince of Hell. The Minotaurs huff. And with that, we're going to begin initiative. Amra, I do not have your initiative yet.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Just a quick clarification recap. So, is this already in Roll20 and I'm just not seeing it? Or
I haven't
Okay.
pulled you over yet.
That is 21, by the way.
21?
that helps. Thank you.
Is everyone ready?
And it was
Yes.
Baal who was singling out Godfrey, right?
Yes.
That's me. Thank you.
Oh, one sec.
I did just realize Baal can see the invisible people. And so he's like, I made the mistake of letting your friends help you last time. His minions looking at just Godfrey standing there.
Just kind of squinting.
I will say something important. They also seem to be able to see you all.
Damn.
I mean, I assumed. It's okay.
I mean, it was going to be lost anyways at the first turn.
hmm
Sorry, just oh. There we go. Forgot to set these up. 1 sec. There we go.
Oh
Let's
no.
get into this. First up with a surprise round is going to be Cranston.
Oh boy.
Cranston immediately hitting bail because he was not listening to that monologue.
He was too busy almost getting hit by the fucking body of the archdruid as they tossed him aside. Like, fuck.
Impressive considering they're all the way over here.
Whipped him around like a yo-yo.
The power of jump.
The power of jump. I
to
say,
zoom in
fuck
there.
your laws. Oh, wait. I got confused. There we go. Yeah. With the power of jump and this gun I found, you will die. I
Go ahead and roll with
believe
advantage.
Cranston is just in an eerie quiet while sprinting as he'll sneak up, and I get this guaranteed crit once at a time. He is going to bonus action Banishing Smite
Okay.
and make his attack.
Roll to hit.
Let's hope that's enough. 23.
That does hit. Roll damage.
And then we're going to Eldritch Smite.
Yeah.
Big numbers, big numbers. I need to put some music on.
I like to imagine this is mid-monologue.
I've made the mistake of your friends. He's like doing a head count. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait
It's
a
the
minute.
second he
Wait.
realized.
Wasn't there enough?
Where's the small weak one? Giant explosion on his calf. I'm just rechecking Banishing Smite's damage because I know it's slightly different than what I remember.
Oh. They changed my Spotify layout! No!
Which of these? Okay, good. The damage doesn't change in the 2024, so. 5d10. So that makes that.
If I could get these separate as well. What are the damage types, just so I understand? Magical piercing.
Magical Piercing, Eldritch Smite, and Banishing Smite are force damage.
Yeah. So just give me the total then.
Be the total, okay. Everyone ready?
Let's see it.
152.
Yes.
Oh my god!
I'm out of spell slots.
Holy shit! You knocked him down to his second phase in one hit!
And now I'm next to him in his second phase.
A plus Cranston.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be the next yo-yo.
Upon striking him, he seems to vanish into nothingness.
Oh my god. That is I think that's the new high for the campaign.
That's up there. That's up there.
It's a shame he's gone. And I'm sure he didn't leave.
I was say, which begs the question, is he gone, or is he invisible?
He's
Well,
probably
two
gonna
of us have the
fucking
invisibility.
Because if
But
he's
he's also
invisible,
male.
Lavender and Armor have the invisibility up.
1 second.
Okay.
Everyone just hears the. That is a hit that probably resonates throughout all of Allmother, to be honest. they probably heard that in the outside, like on the outs. Like Vestel might have heard that.
Vestel in the distance just hears metal pipe falling sound effect.
I like to imagine he teleported, but Armor and Lavender can still see him because of the sea invisibility, and he's just doing the Family Guy.
He's in the same spot, just Family Guy death posed.
But invisible. Oh.
Cranston, he got away!
Wait, is that the
Any
parallel
more
of them?
Cranston?
That's action, bonus action, and movement. So no. As Cranston, eerily quiet, runs along the tree line and springs out, striking at the leg of Bale, only whispering the words, "Just die." Before an explosion of force rings out, almost knocking him onto his ass. Just from like the recoil of it.
Okay. With that, we go back to your turn.
Just look at
I
this.
love
Look at my
this so
ruler.
much.
You're next.
You know,
Actually-
I think I
It's a movement
understand
speed.
why there's the
You know
or the
what?
super health bars.
Yeah, 100%. I don't. They needed to exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, those super health bars needed to exist real bad.
Actually,
Actually, no, he's full health. Fuck you.
I think Sean's trying to see if he qualifies for a legendary action.
he does. I'm curious about something. One moment.
I'm about to get fucking legendarily thrashed.
It's just the Orisa spear coming out of nowhere and skewing you.
It's another straight arrow that just insta kills him. Not even Bale.
One moment. Ash.
Yes. I was like, okay, wait a second. I'm gonna go
Every
blow my
time.
nose
Like
real quick.
when your name is called, it's like a trigger to stand
You just
up and
disappear.
walk away. Is that like your training from Walgreens? If you hear a customer call your name, better leave the room.
Why don't
Actually-
you get out of here.
What would he do?
Sorry, I'm like, what the fuck am I hearing? What did it autoplay to? And I look, it's all tuba boss themes.
Very fitting.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Hell.
Hmm. 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 This is a tough one.
Sean taking his legendary action. Cranston, dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Jumping through a ring of fire or picking a fight with Bale.
Hmm. Oh, actually, hold on. Never mind. Bale's not going to use a legendary action.
Uh-oh.
Baphomet is.
Cranston pointing, you're next. Am I?
I forgot I had two creatures with
If you
legendary
say so.
actions.
All I'm picturing is the points at a guy, he just runs really fast at the camera. That one like TikTok of like the guy's beating him up and he's just shooting.
Cranston does a. God, what is
Yes.
this?
If you have to do math, it's a yes.
Okay.
I have a
That will
19
be-
AC, Sean.
Oh no. That
Don't
will
take
only
this
be
away from him.
17 piercing damage
Okay.
with an additional. There's one. There's two. And
Might as well. I think I'll probably uncanny dodge this to have it at least.
okay. So let me give you the full damage then before you do.
Okay.
Where's my other D10?
No, he's rolling more.
That'll be an additional 22 piercing damage.
So that
22
plus the
plus
17?
17.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's 38 halved 19.
39. Halved to 19.
Okay.
And I need a DC 25 strength saving throw.
Dice jail. I have made a dice jail.
I don't know why I rolled. It said 25, right?
Yeah.
I rolled with a +1 to my strength save to begin with, and I rolled a 1. So 2 total.
Branston, you are also flung back against a wall. Take an additional 4 damage from that. And that is that is not a part of the attack.
Okay.
As you are slammed against by the horns and thrown, your back hits the wall as the air escapes your lungs and you collapse into the grass, kind of grabbing at your chest, prone. And with that, we go back to you.
This is why I hide. Let us do measurement. How much for your rule of standing up from prone?
10 feet.
Prone. I'd like to spend 10 feet of movement to stand up.
Okay.
Damn it, get out of my way. Don't mind me. All right. Do people want to be scattered? Because I feel like we want to be scattered.
What does Cranston do?
Yeah, he's just gonna do it.
Okay, tell me where you're scattering them to.
Stand up here, bonus action, dash to get in range of everyone. I think he's gonna scatter himself up here.
Where?
Up here.
Okay.
I think like Amra like here or yeah, I'll do it here. I don't like one tile above. Godfrey next to Baphomet. Ash, I'll kind of just keep central.
Where?
God, where the fuck do I put Lavender? I could put you 60 feet. Basically most of the arena. I'll put Lavender next. That's action, bonus action, movement, turn, over.
Okay. Then, what's his range on that?
Cranston will say as he's doing the scattering, check if she's alive!
Godfrey. Oh! What's the number on that? Does a 31 hit?
That'll hit.
All right, one moment. That will be 13 force damage with an additional 14 necrotic damage as you suddenly feel something slam into your knee, almost taking you out as you look back and you see right where everybody was, Bale.
Yeah, you have no idea how happy I was that you decided to cast Scatter.
I was trying to keep my cool.
Oh no, you can see that.
So,
Yeah,
Emily got
good.
the message.
Can we send the picture that you sent us?
Feel free, yeah. You're on the battle map, right, Ridley,
Yes.
for the stream? Hey. And that will be his thing. Amra.
Amra looks at you, kids, and it's just like, I fucking love you sometimes. As
His ears still ringing from the concussion he received. What?
huh? As I believe I can hit everyone from here. Let me double check. Hold on, my view is all wonky. Yeah. Bonus action, cook and spell Holy Aura, which will hit everyone, and yeah.
No, it won't hit this guy.
Shit. My bad, Sean. Let me help him with that.
Excluding the enemy, how rude.
And then action, Channel Divinity, which is a 30-foot aura.
One moment.
Shame it's gonna be a long time until my turn ends again.
Okay. Anything else?
That'll be it.
Okay. Baphomet looks down at you, Godfrey, and snorts loudly and looks over to Bale and he says, "Dishonored of him," as he's going to raise up Heart Cleaver. First, he's going to try to bite you.
It raises up.
That is a nat 1 for the first attack. He is then going to try and gore you, which is only 21 to hit.
That will miss.
And then his last attack. Damn, buddy. 23.
That
He's
will
not-
also miss.
Brother. Oh, that's not even a disadvantage.
I'm really curious to hear what he said now.
What Baphomet said?
Yeah.
He was saying that you guys are dishonored.
Oh. I see. Okay.
To be fair, we've gotten way
every
stronger
attack.
between last time we fought Baphomet and now.
I will say I genuinely misheard you, Sean. I thought you were just saying like a random phrase to like simulate demonic, because I just did not like process the words that you were saying properly. And so I was like, wait, what are you saying?
They're speaking the language of the gods.
What? I don't... Yes!
But as he's attacking you, you're able to sidestep, you're able to block, you're able to lock his horns. He's unable to get a good hit on you. But with that, we then go directly to Bale, who is... What's the range on this, actually? Let me check. Interesting. Mans should have done that. Actually, hold on. Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Well then.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
Wait, what changed?
Bale, he regained hit points.
Oh,
And to his old bar because he wasn't brought below anything.
I see.
So with that, he is going to. Ooh, what does he want to do? Actually, he's gonna mosey on up to you, Ash. And he's gonna look down at you. He's gonna study you. I don't believe you. Last time you barely fought because your sword betrayed
having
you.
issues.
So he doesn't even really see you as a threat right now.
Like really weak looking. Oh, we know we restored you, but
He looks down at you and he goes, "You should probably leave, little one," and gives you a little pat on the head. And then he's going to point at Godfrey. Godfrey.
Yes.
One moment. What is his? Please tell me his spellcasting ability. That's going to be 25. What was the level of the spell you cast on Godfrey? The
Holy aura?
yes.
8th.
Okay. So Holy Aura is gone.
Oh.
And so is Death Ward. As he casts Dispel Magic. And that's all Bale's going to do for his turn. Which will bring us to
Okay.
Sir Godfrey.
I see what happened. It just dispelled everything on Godfrey. So everyone else has Holy Aura still.
That's
we're all doing great still.
Alrighty. With that, Godfrey is going to, we're gonna do Holy Weapon as a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a step here. Sorry, my music just went really calm and like peaceful for a moment. Yeah, I'm still standing. There we go. And we're immediately just going to Godfrey steps forward, and he's just swinging up at him, just right
At Bale?
across. Yes, right at Bale.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Right. Oh, my mouse disappeared. There we go. Okay. $17 plus 13?
30.
So 30.
30, 31, I think. Right? 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, nope, 30. Yep.
No.
That does
I
hit.
failed
Okay.
algebra.
Everyone's saying 30, Ridley 31.
Could be 31. And has Bale's like creature type been modified at all, or is fiend or undead still?
He is fiend.
No, he's a celestial now. Sorry, Godfrey.
Make him an undead. Let me command undead.
Yeah, Godfrey's gonna he's gonna smite. He's gonna smite.
You should kneel, leave, little one. Kneel.
No, you.
No, you.
Our words
Yeah.
steal kneecaps.
We're gonna open up with a third.
Okay.
I'm trying to mark off the spell slot. I have so many tabs open. Okay.
I feel that. I'm sure we'll tell who's on my side.
There we go. 71.
All right. That will reduce him down. And immediately vanish again.
All right. Hey, Baphomet! And I swing back around with the sword. And I'm going to attempt to strike him in the, like, ankle.
Okay.
That's the funny thing about fighting creatures this size that always gets me. Because, like, we're most of the time just chopping the hell out of their legs.
If it works, it works.
16. I rolled a 3.
No.
Entirely fair. Yeah, it's just, he's gonna be so thrown off from, like, Bale just disappearing after the first, like, he was readying another one, and then he's like, oh, he just readjusts, and it misses. And then that's gonna be his turn.
Okay. Baphomet's going to use a legendary action. And he's going to gore.
Gorb.
Oh, at disadvantage. So that's a natural 20 and a 15. So 32.
On who?
On you.
You.
That'll hit.
Ridley
That'll
secretly
be...
praying Cranston's getting gored for a free attack.
That'll be 19 points of piercing damage with an additional...
Did you channel
15.
Did you channel Divinity?
I was going to say, and yes, I did do Channel Divinity. Because I'd use them at the same time, so it's really, I can understand why it's hard for you to keep up with it. It would not be a...
Oh, you're right. It wouldn't be a disadvantage.
It wouldn't be a disadvantage with Godfrey, because Godfrey...
The good news is that it was a 15 and then it was a 20.
Okay.
So it's not that 20.
Would the Channel Divinity have been dispelled?
No.
Okay.
No, because the Channel Divinity is on me.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, it's weird, because Holy Aura is on each individual person, but Channel Divinity is centered on me. Like, I could cast Holy Aura and then dip 100 feet away, and it would still be on you guys. But you guys have to be within 30 feet of me for the aura.
Okay. And then, sorry, one more
change.
time the damage.
24.
It was
34 total.
34 total.
Okay. Anything else? Oh, wait, no, that was his thing. It's then that the Minotaurs are going to advance. One of them... Yeah, one's going to go to here. The other is going to go to here. This one's going to make some attacks on you, Godfrey. First off, it's the same number twice, 25 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. Next attack.
It's the Channel Divinity that has the armor class bonus, right? Okay.
Correct.
That's going to be 33 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That will be 16 slashing damage.
Okay.
Next attack is going to be, I think, 32 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. First, that's going to be 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
With an additional, I'm just going to roll in D20, roll 20. 23 points of fire damage.
Mhm.
And then its last attack. That's going to be 27 to hit.
Meets.
Okay, so that'll be half damage. I'm just going to roll in here since it's easier. 27, halved to 13.
Coolio.
The other one is going to he's going to launch a fireball right on top of Lavender. So Amra, Lavender, go ahead and roll dexterity saving throws.
And this is why I got that armor, so I am resistant to fire.
You are out of Godfrey's range, unfortunately, but Amra is not.
You said this is
Armor makes
dex,
it,
right?
you can zero it too.
Is dexterity, yes.
What's the DC?
21.
21. Let me math this.
I got a 19.
Aw.
So this will just be
Resistant to
halved.
fire.
Oh yeah, I totally passed that. That's like a 25, I believe.
Okay, this will be half damage unless you do anything extra.
Yes, I will reaction shield master to take none.
Copy.
Less damage I take, the better.
That'll be a total of 22. Have to 0. Sorry, have brought down to 0 for Amra. Have to 11 for Lavender. And that is going to be their turns, which is going to bring us to Lavender.
Okay. Sorry. Making sure I have all my damage in the right place. Is Lavender allowed to, like, bonus action yell and point?
It's a free action. She can point.
Okay. Lavender's gonna look basically like right to her right. So she's looking like in this direction. Look up and go, I found him.
What?
Who, me?
Let's see. Ew. Also, question, looking at 𝐿𝐴𝐷, like dead or recently dead? Or like almost
Would you
dead?
like to make a medicine check with your action?
I can bring her back later when I am not being stared down by Bale. Also, I'm tiny in comparison to Bale. I'm like a little like pinprick. Lavender's just gonna look up at Bale, tap her staff twice, kind of point it, and go, please leave. And she's gonna cast she is going to cast Blight
Okay.
at 7th level.
And what is that roll?
Con save.
Con.
Where it's a dumb thing to
That's a
go off of.
27.
That's okay, it's still halved.
What kind of damage?
It is
Necrotic?
necrotic damage.
Okay.
I should be good. From what I remember from last time.
I like that we've canonized Blight to be point and say, go away.
No. Stop it. That's the approach that Lavender takes when working with animals. And so she's just learned. She's like, if it
Cast
works,
Blight on animals.
like rabbit animals, anything, animals that are trying to like kill someone.
It's gotta be
Okay.
horrifying to witness.
So that is 72 halved to 36.
What was it? 72 halved to
36.
38. No. 72?
Yeah, I did on my calculator.
Sorry, I did 78 divided by 2 and I was like, wait a minute. 36. All right.
Okay, so it's action. And then I would like to bear up.
Where are you transforming?
I step forward and bear up.
You'll fall off the ledge, but yes.
How tall is the ledge?
Probably 5 feet.
I'm cool with it.
Okay. Go ahead and drop
Lavenbear time.
Lavenbear in.
Here we are.
Here comes the bear.
Also, you guys are most certainly not. Actually, Amra still might be invisible.
No,
I think
any
casting
spell
in general
cast
breaks
would-
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like Sanctuary where only like certain spells break it. I think it's all spells.
Okay. Anything else, Lavenbear?
Can Lavenbear just like have her like facing this direction and like have her paws up to like try and like still see 080?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
No
That's all.
problem. However, Bale's gonna use a legendary action.
Okay.
It's gonna point at you, Amra.
Oh no. Me?
Quiddle me.
One sec.
Don't like the sound of that.
A player's worst nightmare. Mumbled math.
Okay, hold on.
The worst part
Oh,
is I can hear all the dice rolls.
Sorry, somebody donated?
What?
Oh.
How?
Somebody
Where?
donated $1.99 saying I gift a nat 20 to Ash.
Oh, great!
Sweet,
Dude,
thank
Ash
you.
is a sponsor.
Wow.
Ash took a level in Warlock.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh!
It's the Lich
bad.
King watching the stream.
Amra, what are all of your spell levels?
8th for Holy Aura, and then there is no 4th for 8th, 4th, and 2nd.
Okay,
There
all of your
is
spells
no-
are now gone.
There is no level on Channel Divinity.
Yeah, Channel Divinity isn't affected, but Bale is going to cast Dispel Magic and rips your spells off of you.
Dick.
Asshole!
All right.
Amra's reaction.
That'll bring us to Ash.
Oh, that. Do I get that nat 20 for a gifted sub?
Or
Very
199.
For a donation?
What's
Let me
it? Sean
go.
goes bans the donor.
Never let them guess your next move. Let's see.
Hysteria.
Hysteria. That I'm terrified at the idea that that's just fucking Zach on another account.
that would be really funny.
Do you have an inspiration right now?
I don't. Did defeating the Trask give us extra inspiration or no?
No.
No. That wasn't a major enemy.
Guess not.
Did you forget?
I'll give you inspiration, and I'll let that inspiration be a nat 20.
Okay,
Sick.
I'll take it. In which case, I'm going to step over. That'll trigger opportunity attack from that guy. Does he wanna? Can he see
Sorry,
me?
who? He can. He will.
He can. Okay.
He's
You-
gonna
you
hit
gotta
you
get-
with his mace.
I beg of you, hit me.
It's only 16 to hit.
That is gonna miss, and that was
Alright,
not even
yes,
intentional.
Godfrey.
Godfrey.
You gotta make
I'm
sure you
gonna-
get good use out
I
of his
swing
fairies
around.
hot nat 20.
I'm gonna swing around and make an attack at the Minotaur.
Okay.
Sorry, a lot of tabs again. I gotta get a third screen at this rate. Okay.
Yes.
I think it would be a good idea. 25.
25 to hit. Unfortunately, that's gonna be a hit.
Oh, I was like, dang, they got really high AC. All right.
Sean
Yeah,
just had to lose his children.
I think I'm gonna smite at 3rd level.
Okay.
$79.
So close. All right. Anything else?
That's all I can do with that.
Ash, finally your turn.
I am going to do a silly, goofy classic and steal one strike with the nat 20 landing on good old Bale.
Damn.
Woo!
Okay. So
Fucking
we'll-
hell.
we'll have
Do you want to
Bale-
do the others first and then do the nat 20?
No. Let's roll Bale first.
All right.
Curse
that
you,
is-
Bale.
I'm gonna do roll 20. So
So what
slash
Aubrey's yelling is
roll.
they get dispelled.
We were
So
not
we
dealing
can't
with
currently
Bale's
see-
bullshit.
We can't currently see Belle's health bar. Would you be able to, once Ash's damage goes through, just pull it down a little bit so we can?
Yes.
So we can look.
I want to know.
66.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a
Real.
good
That's
one.
not bad.
Not bad, not bad. That's good.
12d10. Oh my god.
A party of a bunch of casters runs into something that can dispel magic. Kill that son of a bitch!
Kill him!
I want every gun we have to fire on that man.
It's like the Star Wars meme, just more!
More.
All right. That does go through it. It did a pretty good damage on him. Anything? Who are the others? Let's start with Baphomet.
That is a silly, goofy.
That's
That's
Oh.
another crit.
Oh my god!
Wait, it's another crit.
Yeah.
It's the
Sean
power of your
gives-
fan flowing through you. You have to
Fuck.
impress them.
Sean gives an inch, the game takes a mile.
That is a silly, goofy 72 damage on Baphomet.
Pretty good.
Zach has someone he has to impress in the chat.
I wanna.
Correct.
Also, Chappie in the chat. No, that's me. I'm the
I
bear.
think he's,
No,
I think he's
Shabby, I'm not
fully
mad.
aware
Grab
of
the
that.
bear anyway.
Yeah,
Happy, I think, is fully aware of that.
I imagine.
Sorry, I'm just
Alright.
adding up.
Can
this
we do
one
a third? No, that's only a 6, so 23 to hit.
Roll your damage.
You gave me the +3 to hit. 42.
All right. And last but not least,
Back away, little one. Crits 2 of the biggest guys.
Literally.
35 to hit.
yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Ash. And I took that personally.
I took that personally. 33 damage.
Oh,
33. All right.
You said
You
33? Sorry, I'm
you
just
teleport. Calculating all the damage added
I'm
up.
adding the whole steel with strike together to see the total.
Yeah, Ash just he says that Godfrey hits him, teleports away. Ash is just sitting there confused. He shows back up, and Ash just immediately reappears in his face and just
Powered by spite.
powered by spite. I like to imagine it's like because he can teleport anywhere, and even though he's like a massive creature, he appears like right in front of face.
Straight across the jaw.
And then I think for the first, am I? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll hang out here.
Okay.
And then I believe that is
Karent's done.
Also, that was 171 damage with the Steelman Strike.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna keep it simple.
thank you, Hysteria.
Thank you, Hysteria.
I don't know how much I can really do to Bale, but I can be a body standing in front of him so he's not next to armor.
All right up. Also, we have 11 viewers right now.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, we're popping.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Holy shit, is that Bale and Baphomet?
Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
Is that how they do it?
forget.
But,
Don't forget
but-
about Armor's temp HP.
Yes.
Yes.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
bonus act. I am actioning using my rod to get one spell slot back, and I'm bonus actioning cursing Baphomet.
Off of it.
Yes.
Probably smart. I don't know how long her fail's gonna last.
Cursing, hexing, sorry.
Let's
That
go ahead and
exploit curse.
do that. Okay.
I probably could have done this better, but whatever. I'm gonna get an accursed specter out of that Baphomet.
Is there anything else you're doing?
No, that's action, bonus action. And movement. So I am done.
Okay. Amra.
All right, my turn. It's not really worth recasting Holy Aura just for two of us. It'd be an entirely new spell slot. So I am actually going to action cast Guiding Bolt on Bale.
Okay. Roll to hit.
A 30.
That does hit. Roll damage.
Guiding Bolts. I don't hit so often. Not a lot of high numbers. 14 radiant,
14.
and
Okay.
he is now illuminated, so the next attack on him has advantage.
Okay. Anything more?
Bonus action Sanctuary.
Smart.
It's my go-to when I can't do anything else, because I'm just gonna get wrecked.
All right.
Um,
Unless there's anything else.
Punches.
I was just gonna take like a few steps back, like I'm still on my ruler. To there.
Okay.
Then that's my turn.
Oh, hold on.
The way I moved wouldn't have done anything.
Not great. That's only Oh, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. I believe that's going to be 39.
Yeah, it'll hit.
Sorry, 29.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And that will be a nice 16 points of piercing, along with an additional 26 piercing.
Okay.
And then I need a DC 25 strength saving throw.
One sec. I'm just doing con saves for the spell. Okay. And then strength?
Yes, DC 25.
5, so I need something. 23.
Love the math
All right.
letters.
You bounce into the Minotaur cultist and fall to your knees before them both, as Baphomet then raises up sorry, again, and then bites you.
You really gotta stop doing that.
Really confusing me.
He goes for the psych every time.
I imagine every time Godfrey's just like raising his shield and then he just bites under it. He's like, oh, he's gonna swing high. I better put my shield. Oh shit.
33 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
That's only going to be 18 piercing.
Only.
Next attack. 36 to hit.
That'll hit.
Dice. Go. 27 force damage.
Oh, I am,
and he,
by the way, beyond bloodied. Okay, cool.
And I don't believe he can, what's it called? You're immune to frightened, so he won't be able to do anything there. With that, though, that's going to end his turn and bring us to Bale.
I just hope that Bale recognizes that I'm just a silly little bear. Oh, silly little
bear,
silly bear,
Scarf.
silly bear, dancing everywhere. Ooh. He's a little silly guy, isn't he? He's gonna go ahead.
You can't get past me. Bill could literally walk over me.
Oh, this is a tough.
He's got so many options.
Yeah, I had a much better turn I could have done and forgot something very vital.
It's okay.
Bale is going to do something a little strange. Actually, that's an important question. One sec. No. Yeah. One sec. Bale is going to raise his palms and he is going to cast a spell. He's going to cast Wall of Fire.
I point at him and say counterspell. I don't have it. I just do that.
I was gonna say, when did you get counterspell?
I was like, huh?
I did it! Just standing there pointing.
I point at him and cast counterspell.
I'd like to roll deception to see if he believes me and tries to save the spell slot.
No. Okay, so you're casting Counterspell. This is a 4th level spell.
I'm not. I
so
don't have
think you to
counterspell.
roll.
No, I'm counting.
Ashes.
Oh,
Ashes.
okay. Okay.
Can you roll
and I'll
deception to
count.
see if they
I'll
can
count
kill
it at
you?
4th level.
All right, the spell is gone. And he looks over at you and he just goes,
I bet Baphomet's like looking at Bale like, this is the guy!
I told you!
him?
I was gonna say, can we roll deception to see if he thinks Krantz can cast it?
No.
No.
It'd be funny.
But Godfrey, it is your turn.
Alright. We're gonna stand up real quick. Just a quick stand.
Hear no bell.
Yeah, he's not looking great. Not looking great. That's
Just
okay.
gotta survive till Amra's turn.
Survive until Amr or
bet.
Lavender's turn.
Godfrey is going
need.
to as he rises up, he is going to begin glowing with radiant light, and his armor becomes embellished with it as I am going to activate Invincible Guardian with my action.
Okay.
And then for a bonus action, what can I do? We're gonna bonus action. Boon of Recovery. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? I didn't think of that until now. Okay.
One of my key abilities?
I completely
Truly.
forgot I had that.
Literally
for
your
just this session.
boon.
Yeah,
I had one way to heal myself.
Could have sworn.
So I will admit, I just read something on my character sheet that I never knew that I took. And I think I took it quite a while ago, so...
That brings me up to this. And then that is going to be my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Bale looks toward Baphomet and huffs loudly before he is going to use his legendary action to teleport to there. Which will then bring us to the Pit Fiends. I mean, the Minotaurs.
The what?
What?
What fun?
Goofrey.
The Pitatar.
First off,
Minnow pits.
that's going to be 25 to hit.
That will miss.
That's going to be 33 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll just be these silly guys. It's going to be 20 slashing damage.
And then, is that already halved?
No.
Okay, I will have that to 10.
26 to hit.
That will miss.
And then last but not least, I think that's another, 33 to hit.
That'll hit.
That'll be that'll be 18 bludgeoning damage.
Have to 9.
The other one rushes toward you, Ash, and this will be a disadvantage. That'll be 21 to hit.
That is a miss.
That'll be 17 to hit.
That is a miss.
That'll be 20 to hit.
That is a miss.
He's doing his best, okay?
16 to hit.
That is a miss.
You are able to sidestep and block, keeping him at bay as we end their turn, and brings us to Lavender.
Ash got insulted once, and he's done with the fight already.
That sounds about right. Okay. First things first, Godfrey, how bad are you looking? My page is struggling to refresh.
Not terrible anymore.
Okay.
He would have like healed over as he does.
Okay. Alrighty.
I will say Chappie gave a suggestion for
What?
you. Bear, push the statue on the fiend. It would be the funniest thing.
Hey,
Crunch.
DM.
You could try to. I'm fine with that.
So is that statue a little silly goofy?
Yeah, roll. It'll be a DC 20 strength check.
At least the
Definitely
statue of our
make that.
hero is still up. Where'd the statue go?
Oops.
The bell destroyed it.
I rolled a
He hit it
nat
with the
20
stone
plus 5.
5. All right. I'm going to allow this to be 10d10 damage.
Need to
Gold
figure out how to.
is fucking
What's that?
heavy.
Gold is heavy.
I think I put it in roll 20 correctly. If not, please don't make fun of me. Hey, it worked.
So that'll be halved to 54,
27.
7. But it will crush him and pin him at least for now. So he's unable to move until he uses an action to get out.
Okay.
And all that.
Let's see. So what do I got here? I had something planned for my bonus action, but now I can't find it. You know what? I'm gonna just do a silly, goofy little I'm gonna do healing word on Godfrey. It isn't gonna be much, but just to kind of pad out his health until Amra can intervene.
Okay.
That'll be 19 points of health back to you, Godfrey. And presently that is all.
One sec.
Oh, actually, because of where the statue is, I'm gonna move a little bit.
Reasonable.
I'm gonna go like there-ish. Kind of like front paws up on the thing, ready to pounce.
As you, is that the end of your turn? Baphomet is going to use his legendary action. As he looks at the battlefield, Godfrey being healed, looks over at Bale, who looks fairly hurt, and he like and he points toward Bale and he says, "You're as weak as you look." And immediately he steps forward and grabs Bale by the pauldron, pulling him closer as the ground beneath them begins to turn black. And in an instant, both of them begin to submerge underneath it as Baphomet casts teleport.
Ash has had a turn.
Wait, did I have?
He has not.
Oh no,
since
you
his
haven't. Damn
down
it,
his
that's
bone.
right. I don't know why I counted him getting attacked as a turn.
And with that, both demons and devil alike vanish from the field.
Damn.
Lavender in bear form roars, what she's actually meaning to say, cowards!
I'm getting more and more upset at myself because of what I thought about after my last turn. I'm like, I should have put a force cage on it.
Doesn't
With that-
Cranston have a thing that lets him track down people he's hexed? So you
Believe
know
so.
where Baphomet is.
Maybe that might be a certain level of warlock that I might not have reached.
Ash, it is your turn.
I will go ahead. I'm going to do a silly, goofy
You guys hear me?
teleport. Yes.
Yeah.
My Discord is like loading.
Is it
never
not
mind, it's
loading
good.
up?
That was weird. It was
Uh,
like you guys are over here, but the Discord screen is over here, and it started doing the spinning
Oh,
thing.
yeah. It's been doing that a lot this week for some reason.
Yeah.
And I am going to cast a silly, goofy Silver Lily Soul Spear.
Ooh. Is that a ranged attack or a line
It
attack?
is a line attack dex save.
Dex save. Oh, poor dude.
Yeah,
Um,
he's not having a fun time with that.
All right. So the first one. Dex. That is 28. The other
Ooh,
one
he's pinned right now.
is
Can he make it?
19.
It's a
He gets
fail. either way.
disadvantage. All right. Roll damage.
Can I actually do a silly, goofy, silvery barbs on him to make his roll
Sure.
disadvantage?
To make it no, he just rolls again.
Yeah, roll again. Sorry.
26.
That still passes. Damn.
God.
25 damage.
25. And what damage type?
Necrotic. It cannot be resisted because of Soul Shiver.
I was just checking for immunity.
Fair enough.
All right. Both of them are hit. Oh, sorry. This guy passed.
So you take
There we go.
what, 14
13.
and 13. And I will take 2 steps up to stay in Amazora.
Okay. With that, we go to Krenston.
I have the craziest idea.
What's up?
We are simply going to attempt. I think the rest of these small fry I say about pit fiends can be handled by the rest of the party. So I'm comfortable wasting a turn spell slot on this. Is there still blood of bales on my blade?
Blood of Bales?
Is Bale's blood still on my blade?
Yeah.
From the strike. I want to use that to better my odds in this and cast Scrying on Bale.
Okay. One sec. 5E.
Good thing we got away. No.
Yeah, they'll definitely see the sensor if it passes by.
Yeah, just eye shows up.
Not a great roll. And he doesn't have proficiency. So he got a 17.
Since I have blood, they have -10 to it. because it's like
So-
body part, lock of hair, bit of nail, or
Sorry,
the
one
like.
sec. So 17, first
If-
hand.
If a bit of
So
nail
0 to
cats, I
17.
feel like.
Likeness. I would say so. So minus 10. So that gives him a 7.
That fails. Question: is he on the same plane as us? Because I think it fails if they are not.
I'm one sec. Yes, he is on the same plane of existence as you.
Okay. Can I recognize anything in the scrying?
Yes. Immediately you see Baphomet throwing Bale to the ground. As he kind of grabs at his arm, and Baphomet laughs and strikes him with his weapon, sending him sprawling further across the floor. And he says, "You let him get you again!" I had to step in to clean up your dirty work. And Bale raises up and he charges him, and they lock horns before Baphomet twists his head and throws Bale further against the cold stone. As that happens, Bale rises up as if about to charge again before you see 2 effeminate hands rest on his shoulders. Do you speak Abyssal?
Funny thing, no. And I'm fine if I won't be able to catch this on this turn. I was going to be running to Ash. Originally to ask us to teleport, but maybe it's feeling more dangerous as I'm like thinking about the plan.
Ash, I'm gonna say some words. I need you to translate.
So my turn's just like running to him with the crystal ball. Just like, ah!
As she speaks, you see all the eyes turn toward where you are, Cranston, looking directly at whatever sensor you have put in this place. And within a second, your scrying spell evaporates.
Ash, quickly! We can follow them, we can teleport! Says just staring at an empty crystal ball now.
What are you showing me?
I had bonus action and movement. Oh, I don't even need the bonus action. I just ran over to Ash. Now showing him an empty crystal ball, and I think that's my turn.
Okay.
As he
With
just
that- With
Why are you
that,
showing me this?
Amra.
Look what I made. Macaroni art.
Only 3 of us have Holy Aura. And I feel like by the time we get to Bale again, it's gonna be over. So I'm gonna try something. I'd like to try and cast Banishment on this guy over here. That's pinned
Okay.
underneath.
What does he
So
roll?
that's Charisma save.
Charisma. (17).
That is a fail.
He is
You're
banished.
mine now.
Ah!
If I maintain concentration on this for a whole minute, I am now going to be able to call him to help us in the battle. And there's now going to be an evil wizard out there really mad at her.
Oh, by the way,
Anything else? Oh, sorry. One sec. Anything else, Amra?
I will bonus action 2nd level healing word on Godfrey, which would be. My dice are everywhere. Ten health to Godfrey, and then that'll be it.
Yes, John? What were you going to say?
I was just gonna add, part of my plan was the hopes that it would fail because they're not on the same plane, and tell Almer that so they could gate him back.
I unfortunately don't have gate prepared.
No!
I don't have it prepared because we don't really.
It's fair. No, I'm not blaming you. Makes sense.
It's so hard that it's the contingency of another plane.
So that would be Baphomet and Vale's turn, but they are not here. Godfrey, you stand there now, holy blade in hand, realizing that your quarry has escaped you once more. Your duel unable to be fulfilled.
I'm gonna look up a little bit. And I'm going to say, Imperial, you can hear me. You know where he has gone. Vale and Baphomet.
Does Imperial have the ability to track?
No, I'm just asking it.
It is not a sentient magic item outside of its ability
Okay.
to... I guess it would be sentient to some degree, but no, it is not able to track him.
Hail Mary play there. That's okay.
Hail Imperial.
Hail Imperial.
And fuck if I know.
Anyways.
It just goes,
That's a you thing.
just the Reaper shrug, just...
grows radiant arms, just... Alrighty. This guy's still here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
They were abandoned. They were left behind.
Yeah, they were fully left behind, but they're still in the middle of a populated area and a demon. So, watch this smite.
Now watch this.
Catch this drive.
Now watch this drive. Alright.
You don't want advantage?
I want aura.
Or is it the end?
What?
You can go.
Oh, I can go
around
here. Yeah,
and then
okay.
go back in.
I'll go over there.
Footsies with the aura.
With that, let me roll it.
It'll put there.
Oh. So I'm
And then
not
you
in
just
the
go
aura.
back in at the end of your turn.
Oh, that's true.
You have movement.
Using your
Smart.
thinking stick.
I'm not. Everybody else is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 25 to hit.
25?
Yep.
Does hit.
Sweet. We're gonna do a 3rd level smite. And I'm pretty sure I just have that one. Yep, it's already copy pasted. 68 damage.
Woo.
Second
That's-
attack. Oh, sorry.
So close.
So close. Second
I'm
attack.
gonna let you know. He has 99 health.
I have 2 more attacks.
Let's see if you get him.
I gotta hit first. That's the big thing. Oh, I was 1 off from getting the extra crit from Invincible Guardy. So that's gonna be 31 to hit.
31 hits. Roll damage.
4th level smite. Actually, let's keep it classy. Let's do a 2nd level. $69.
Nice. 30 hit points left.
And final attack. You might live.
This is with advantage.
This is with advantage. I rolled a 5 and a 6. 19.
That is his armor class.
Yes. Second level smite. That's just the formula. Whoopsies.
Look at all that.
59.
59 with multiple strikes. Oh,
Whoops.
What?
He's
There
getting
we
out
go.
there.
with multiple strikes, you cleave through, cutting down the Minotaur cultist as they collapse and begin to fade. It is then that you all stand on a field of victory. But as you do so, you look over to the stump where you see the pale druid lying still.
Lavender immediately hops out of Wild Shape, goes over. How long has she been dead?
She's not dead.
I told you to check.
However,
Would have taken time.
you notice the wound on her is black and festering. And it seems demonic in nature, spreading out across her body. And she looks up at you and presses a hand to your chest, Lavender, and shakes her head softly.
There must be something.
Maybe. But not for me.
Thank you for taking a stand. You've done
That's what
so
I
much
do.
for this world. And you will not be forgotten.
No. I don't think I will.
And Lavender will just kind of sit there and like comb her fingers through her hair.
I truly don't.
Lavender. Right?
Kind of made a name for myself now, haven't I?
We've met before.
Been a while.
I don't forget easy. Can you help me with something?
Of course. What can I do?
She looks to her left into the woods beyond, just beside. And you see a head peeking out from the forest, from the grove. A bear. Help me up.
Of course. And Lavender will start bringing her towards the bear.
As you limp along, the bear recedes, ushering both of you further into the wood. Do you go?
Of course. Does this bear look familiar?
It does, but it doesn't seem to be really there. It seems to be a vision of some sort.
Mhm.
However, as you follow, you suddenly find yourself walking in a far more lush, verdant forest. As you walk along, one moment, I do need to check something important. Open a new tab. You see along the trail ahead, the size of a horse, a red fox waits on the path. And as the bear approaches, the fox and the bear kind of regard each other before looking back toward the elf and you. And it's with that the elf kind of grabs a stick from the ground and leans on it and begins to move forward. As she looks back at you, Lavender, and she says, "You have earned more than my respect, halfling. You have earned my awe. Patience is a virtue I doubt you have in great supply. But patience with my people is what you will need. I wish you the best of luck, Archdruid."
Lavender just looks shell shocked. Like, thank you. I could never. I will make sure that your legacy is known. What you have done here today and what you've done previously, so much. And for me to do anything close, I've done chaotic things, but I want to keep earning your awe every day. I want to pass it on to the next generation of druids out there. I will try and have as much patience as I can. Thank you. I never thought I would be an archdruid.
It's a title you have to live. And I truly believe you will, in whatever teachings you come to tell. However, and she kind of steps toward you and kind of rests a hand on Wild Whisper and says, "I can assure you of one thing. My legacy will be impossible to forget." And with that, you feel Wild Whisper, the leaves bristle and open as you look out and you see the fox staring at you with a flash of her eyes. What you see before you in a moment of realization is not just a large fox, but is Fenian, the Empyrean of the Wilds. As Wild Whisper suddenly pulls violently, pulling you backward as you rush out of the forest, and suddenly all of you see Lavender like a rocket out of the edge of the brush into the sky as her cloak begins to bristle in light. The demons at the doorsteps looking up in astonishment, and as her cloak extends into great wings of fire, there is a rumbling as the sapling begins to extend into the air. I need dexterity saving throws from everybody as you try to run away.
Fair.
Does Lavender need to make a dex save? I don't think she
No.
was expecting that.
Lavender is in the sky as it rises up behind her.
I just imagine there's just one
Julio is
stray
still up.
branch.
I made my deck save, but I'm
Julio
almost
is not
tempted to
up.
fail it for a bit.
Sure.
This is
It's got
great.
hurt.
Well, someone
Will
failed,
it
I'll tell you
kill me
that.
if I fail this?
Possibly.
Okay. I won't do
26.
that.
Did anybody get lower than a 10? That's right.
With the 5 from Godfrey?
I remembered. Wait, with 5 from Godfrey? I remembered that Julio was still up, so I rolled at advantage. That was 2 2s for a total of 4.
Plus 5. Plus 5.
That is 9.
So 9.
Oh no.
Well,
Ash
by a tree.
flung like a wet noodle as the rest of you are able to rush out of the grove. As this large tree begins to form, the roots kind of curling up as it ascends into the sky. Ash, I'm going to need you to go ahead. I'm just going to give you a straight 50 damage so I don't have to roll.
That's
as
reasonable. I did teleport. Is that halved? It's fine. I don't care. It's been long. It's been around.
As Lavender in the sky looks back, you see the tree grow into a massive, massive ley line. Suddenly, druidic magic bolsters as a wave of green, the grass kind of waving itself from the influx of magical energy. And with that, the demons begin to turn and flee in absolute terror as the druids and the wild things and the wood elves begin to push back against the tide. And as you all stand there helping Ash up to his feet, Lavender, you descend from the sky with your mythic icon Wild Whisper, reaching the awakened stage.
I'm gonna have to go back and see what all that means.
It means you get fly, and you can cast that with no material components at will. You get a +2 to spell attacks and damage increase, as well as when you take enough damage to remove you from a wild shape, you can spend a reaction to immediately transform into another form. You remove any additional damage from the first form to this new form.
All I'm hearing is a flying bear is now an option.
Yes.
Silly bear.
Or a flying shark.
I'm flying.
Sharknado, anyone?
Sharknado!
Sharknado, we're bringing Sharknado to High Haven.
I could fly, become a giant whale, and fly.
It's true.
Become a whale nuke.
You're not ready for this, fail! As you
And
scratch
here
it
comes
up
a
the
blue
whale.
whale from the.
And here comes a blue whale with a steel chair.
The Grey Prince looking up as a blue whale descends from the sky at Mach 5. How do I adapt
Fly,
to this?
The only thing to adapt to is being dead. With that, though, you see the tides turn in the battle. The city is still horribly maimed, but the druids and the elves begin to push back, pushing the demons to the furthest reaches. They seem to be weakened in the presence of such a powerful tree. Yes, Amra?
Oh, it's just the Chappie comment. That is a callback.
What do you say? Hold on.
Boy.
Imagine flying up and turning into an elephant next to a
Wait.
You just gave us all collective PTSD.
Godfrey sees this, he's broken.
If there's one fan art of Cranston I
not
want, it's
again.
him with the
Covered in
1,000-yard
elephant
stare
blood.
face.
The wand of wonder
Elephant
just
blood on a tray.
Covered in blood, holding a trunk. Just
my boy.
Like, oh, I know exactly. I think you've all seen it, the 1,000-yard stare art.
Yeah.
as you all stand there kind of looking at each other, you see that the tree is still growing. More than likely, this tree is going to destroy the rest of the city in time. And it is going to replace whatever remnant of Wood Elven civilization this used to be with a massive ley line. For you, Lavender, you can sense the presence of this tree. It is the Archdruid.
That's so cool. I just imagine Lavender like flying, looks at this tree. This is so cool. Also, question for you.
Yes.
Are we hopping right back into combat? Or are we gonna get like a long rest?
There's no combat right now.
Okay. Never mind. I was thinking of doing something absolutely vile to the fleeing forces.
If you want to, go ahead.
It's a ninth
Oh, I know
level
what you're
spell.
going to do.
The storm!
Should I?
The
Yeah.
storm!
We're in it! We're in the storm!
No.
Sharknado!
Lavender taking off in her wild whisper form again.
Well, Lavender's like,
There she goes.
I'll be right back.
Do your thing.
She goes up, she flies. She will look at like a collection of fleeing forces. The radius is 360 feet for reference. So she is going to try and find just like a mass of forces fleeing if possible.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably like away from any possible innocence.
Okay.
Is there an area of that sort within sight if she flies up high enough?
Absolutely.
Okay. Lavender, with her staff in hand, she closes her eyes, kind of focuses on a point, and a storm just spreads. And you hear lightning, thunder, and like strong winds just start pushing through the entire city towards this cloud. It happens in multiple rounds. So over the next minute, let's see. The thunder damage is deafening anyone who is trying to escape. Acid rain starts falling on them. Lightning starts flashing, taking out demons. Followed by hail raining down. And this is not small hail, this is like gonna knock your ass out kind of hail.
I'm imagining like Australian hail, like with the spikes.
Yeah. Or the hail you see in southern Colorado where it's just like a
A
basketball.
brick.
just a brick.
Okay. Anything else?
And from there, it is just rain, freezing rain. Everything is like sloshy and wet, so it's like hard for them to make their way around. As gusts of very strong winds just topple them over, and then everything goes back to normal. There is sun in the sky.
As these effects take place, demons are thrown throughout the city as they are crushed underneath falling homes and rock faces, and the druids and the elves, they stop advancing to let this occur as it begins to just funnel all of these creatures into one space where they are decimated, ripped apart by your actions as you fly in the sky. Many of the druids looking up at you in both awe and fear and admiration. I usually don't do this during a stream, but I feel that it's kind of necessary right now.
Oh, this is good.
we gotta watch
the cameras.
this.
No.
Oh, I see.
Cameras all messed up.
Up. The cameras will be fixed in a moment.
Oh my god. Yes. Precisely.
This is literally Lavender right now.
Yeah.
Omega level threat detected.
Heed my command and reclaim these relics of hatred.
God. Yep.
Yeah, looks about right.
The
Yeah.
demons.
The demons just losing it.
The
Party
party
watching on.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the we're all just like, oh.
Just trying
Oh,
to
it
like
took-
pantomime passing a spyglass to you guys. Like, check it out.
Boyle would have had one.
The stream also, because of where it was oriented, the stream got to see that too, because it took over Armor's spot. So they know what we're talking about.
Well, I
Wow.
switched it over to the combat screen just in case it was copyright.
Yeah.
I was like, please don't be copyright.
I
probably is.
think we should be safe because we did the classic YouTube thing of
Put it
put
in the
it
corner.
really small in the corner.
Well, it wasn't even just that. It was broken up into like 6 different panels with like
God.
varying portions of the panels like covered like this. So I think we're good.
We should be safe.
Please let there
As-
be no copyright. With the YouTube? No way!
As you descend, Lavender, from the sky following this display, a few of the elves kind of crowd around, kind of thanking you in Elvish. Some of the druids also thanking you as they go out into the city. People are still, you are having to walk as the tree expands, ever growing, covering the rest of the city. But the demons at this point are either dead or completely disbanded. You also see, as the tree is expanding, roots kind of coming up. The dead druids and the dead elves that litter the battlefield are being grabbed by the roots and pulled underground, most likely to be buried underneath.
I know it's supposed to be sentimental, but it looks horrifying.
You know,
Yeah, I should learn how to do this.
it's a tenet of composting. As Lavender's
We're
walking,
turning into
it's like,
compost.
this is composting.
Oh, I know, but
This
like
is the
imagine
recycling.
the other elves just seeing their friend just sucked into the earth.
It is a little scary.
There's one that's alive. He's like, "Ah!"
I mean, I'm checking my feet just in case it tries to grab me.
I was imagining one guy in the storm like, oh, thankfully, with my Thieves Guild training, I was able to hide from all those demons.
Get
Can't hide
wrecked.
from that.
That was incredible, Lavender.
Why is it getting cloudy?
Thank you. I mean, as you all are probably aware, she is gone. I think I saw someone a little familiar, though.
Who did you see?
Oh. Oh, like an old friend of yours?
Remind me, was it Cranston that showed Lavender? Okay, I thought it was Cranston.
Who still hasn't clued in who it was? Some just big bear.
Well, Lavender's like, Cranston, you actually introduced me.
Hmm?
Lavender points at her bear ring.
You met a bear.
Oh.
The
Yes.
bear.
That bear, I know. It's like, starts like looking through like cards and contacts.
I've got dragons here, but no bear.
I'm Sir Barrington, but he's clearly a person.
And apparently, I'm now an archdruid.
Ah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I have shoes to fill. This I am aware of.
You don't wear shoes.
It's true.
Neither did the elf.
No one.
I got footprints to fill.
That's gonna be
Lavender's
really hard.
tiny
You're very
feet.
small.
Well, Lavender realizes she has 1,000 forms. She can just alter herself at will, and she's been able to for quite a while.
That,
This is
that
like-
would work.
If I needed to, I could. But yeah, I think I think this is a step to show the world is healing, given the
Big tree, right.
very
Still
big tree.
growing.
It's
It
lost
alarmingly
like 50
fast.
feet in the air.
It's approaching us. We should keep moving it like a little bit away.
Can Lavender approach like some of the elves?
To the soil you go. Throws him to the tree.
Could Lavender just like approach some of the try and find like the high ranking elves?
Trying to find them?
Or if like there are any around. Or even if there's just like any general elves around, like, hey.
Yeah, you'd be able to find Vestel.
Lavender will walk up to her and go, I think the tree is gonna take over the city.
Yes, I'm gathering that.
I am both so sorry and so not sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. If we may be honest, Broken Mother was just that. A ruin. A place we lived in because we had foolishly cut down our own elder tree. If anything, this is a great sign. A changing of the tides. A new world for all of us.
The world is healing.
The world is healing.
Just so happened to put a lot of people out of homes and businesses, but
There's not a lot of business here.
what
It's
little
not a
business there
normal city.
was. Yeah,
We're
that's true.
polychronic. We're a polychronic culture with high context and primarily what are
Oh,
the
same
terms?
here.
I don't know what any of that means.
Alright.
Vestel being a comm major.
I have to use my degree somehow.
But also, what was the name of the previous archdruid? I don't want to butcher their name.
Oh, weighty.
Awady. Lavender will just mention Awady is gone. But she is in very warm, welcome hands. I brought her there myself.
Thank you for doing that.
Always.
I'll go get him, Rick.
I'm right here.
I'm saying. Seriously, that bell. We really need it.
He's been following me around. He's been a great help.
He's a
I mean,
good
that's
helper.
great. He's
He's
really
very
is.
reliable.
Very good with the blade.
That is
Why'd I
true.
turn into Geralt? Yennefer. Very good with the blade. Where's Yaskir?
Well,
Took
he's
out a
broken.
cockatrice.
We should probably get going.
Yennefer, why is your bedroom key a common item?
I'll fix him later. God damn it. That's a rough sentence to hear.
Anyway. And Vestel kind of looks around for a brief moment before she says, where are you off to now? If I may ask.
Lavender turns to the party. I have no idea.
I know
Well,
what I want to do.
what do you want to do?
I want to go save Sylvia.
Fair enough.
Because I think save Sylvios and or visit Ileana.
We need to call ahead to make sure
Probably
she's sober.
whichever's closest.
No,
should
she's
try
never
and-
sober.
She won't be. We know the answer.
Could try and find Bale and Baphomet. I know not where they've gone.
Ring.
I don't
Yes,
know where
Kristen?
they've gone. They were fighting each other after they left. And then what? How did you describe those feminine figures?
The effeminate hand.
Yeah.
It was just reaching down from behind Bale. She said something, and then everyone looked, or the two like bull-like creatures looked at your sensor, and then with the snap of her hand, your sensor was gone.
I know it's a hard stretch. Did I recognize it at all?
Roll history.
I have a chance. With a lovely 18.
Yes, you could put it together.
Endless Lady.
It is the Endless Lady.
Yeah, so I'll inform them. They left to the Endless Lady.
So, our options for Bale currently are to either wait and see if he pokes his head out again, or take the fight to him, which could be incredibly dangerous with them being with the Endless Lady.
Then I believe helping Silvios to maybe have an ally, or meeting with Ileana to free Cynthia.
I feel like finding Silvios might be relatively easy at this point.
I mean, theoretically, we know where he is.
I mean, Cranston, have you met Silvios?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's gonna be
You
so mad at us.
He's gonna be
Scry
Yes.
on him.
We could do. Okay, so
He's just staring off into space. as
we
you
could have
say
done
that.
I didn't even
a
know
lot
that.
of things.
I didn't even put that together.
Yeah. Because
I've known
him for a
has no
while.
idea who Silvios is and has no affiliation, but she has scrying. But when Cranston got scrying,
That's why she's the archdruid.
To be fair, we
I've
could have
done
done
this for
a
a
lot
while,
of
but
things with Silvios, and we just keep forgetting. Like, for instance, when we were in another plane, I could have gated him towards us.
I was gonna say you could have gated him.
Yeah.
Yes.
we could gate him after we rest.
That's
We
true.
don't even have
Rest.
to go to him.
He's on our
Cranston
plane
just
of existence.
bring him.
Damn it.
Yoink.
Unless the dragon lands is suddenly a different plane of existence, he's on the same one as us. So gate won't work. But we know where he is. We literally, a month ago, we got a letter telling us where he is. We
You're
are
gonna
really bad at this.
You're gonna show up and he's like, "Oh, you must have only just learned where I was."
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And we totally haven't had the power to come find you for a long while.
How long was the journey? Surely on foot. You didn't bring any
Ages.
horses. It must have been a long time.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Did you all swim or something?
Anyway, Silvia, let's go talk to Ileana. Wind walk away.
You guys get there, he's just like,
I like to imagine that, like, Silvios has the power to scry on us, and every day he's just been like, I wonder if they're gonna come get me now.
Nope.
Why are they in hell?
I'm
Next day,
honest.
why are they in the aether?
Are they in the dwarven city I tried to find?
That's the funny thing, is that he was hiding from Mionwe because he was also looking for the Dwarven City. Not only have we found the Dwarven City, we've defeated Mionwe and returned the artifact he was looking for to its original owner.
He's watching us do that through the scribe.
Mm-hmm.
Just.
I just imagine he has seen all of this, and he is so confused.
it's like the meme with like Breath of the Wild and Zelda. She's like, Link, can I ask you a question? Why were you doing all that weird shit instead of coming to save me?
When he was on the way. Kind
It
of.
was on
Oh,
the
yeah.
way.
Wait, what's what
It was
Ileana's
most
doing?
certainly not.
Ileana's surely researching my location. Look, just fucking hammer.
The
Just
funniest
passed
thing is, I can pinpoint the exact moment we veered so far off the Sylvia's track. I can pinpoint the exact moment.
Twas here.
Mm.
Oh,
It
that's
was-
circle.
It was. Where are you?
Right
It's
here.
right here.
Yeah.
Where?
Old Gate.
Oh.
Where Old Gate, they lied to us, and we
What?
believed them.
God,
so we
forgot.
walked off to
Gaslit.
Mittelhorn.
Yeah, actually, I would argue that we got sidetracked earlier than that in the Brandy Buck Court. I think the moment we decided to go on that rune quest instead of continuing the Silvios one, that is when we got sidetracked.
Silvios was miles from my mind when I watched an elephant explode on a mountainside.
So the moment we got tried in
Train.
court is the moment it all fell apart. 'Cause
There was a
after
lot
that
going
moment,
on.
we stopped caring about Silvios.
We were wanted
But
by the
anyway.
state. Sylvia
Well,
had
we
to
just
wait.
didn't want to be a criminal and not be able to visit her family in the future.
Which, I'll be honest, as an archdruid, might still be hard now.
All
Little bit.
right. I'm on board with us going to find Silvios first, mostly because I think I need to practice and put together a script for when I meet Ileana. That's going to be an awkward conversation.
Why would that be
How's it gonna
awkward?
be
Why do you
awkward?
need a script?
I forget
Okay.
how little you guys know.
I'm trying to remember something bad that we've done.
No,
that
not
would
you
make
guys.
Ileana bad or mad?
Didn't you break into the house she was staying at? Is that... No, that was
Oh,
Cranston.
yeah, no.
Oh, that was Canston.
Was it? Am I remembering?
Did you have a problem with the eighth?
Kind of.
I can't get over the hurdle of you guys. It baffles me every time.
What do you mean?
I'll be honest, I never met Ileana, so my only context is when you've talked to her when she is very much not sober.
So
Every time.
a long time ago.
Like the Everdawn, where we were at.
About then.
She's pissed we didn't change
No.
the Everdawn. No?
No.
Okay.
So me and Ileana fought in the same war.
Oh, war buddies. Gotcha.
No, not
You
necessarily
share a tent?
on. No, not. I mean, we fought in the same war, but not necessarily the same side.
Oh.
Oh.
That's really awkward.
That's...
So, like, one of you was the Eastern Front, one was the Western Front.
More like one of us was a moon elf trying to stop a turned evil god, and one of us was fighting for said god.
Oh,
Ileana
who's the
doesn't
god?
like Imour. Ileana doesn't approve of your boyfriend.
No, she doesn't. She will likely not. In fact, I think she might have tried to give a warning against bringing him back when we did it.
But he's so nice.
I know.
Kind of chill.
You did try to steal my soul, but that's part of the quiz.
You would do the same.
That's like
Ash.
God stuff.
I'm gonna remain silent here.
Yeah. Is taking someone's soul back? I guess that would be bad.
Oh my god, he's actually changed.
I need to step away.
We've been talking about it for, like, the blade has ignored. This is the first time I've truly believed it.
So
Or, like,
She has a conscience.
hands on Godfrey's shoulder. What's happening? He's getting better.
He's beginning to believe.
Beginning to believe.
So it'll just be an awkward, like, first kind of conversation with Ileana as we catch her up with the things we've done.
What if we just don't mention Imour?
We could
I
just
think
do
she
that.
know-
That's
she
my
might
pick.
know.
That's lying.
Hasn't
Maybe
he,
she might
like,
know, but
shown
then she
himself
has
many
to-
times?
He's very publicly.
He is relatively
very-
public in
That temple is being remade. Isn't there like a bunch of weirdos there now spreading his word?
To be fair, Snowden, having grown up there myself, doesn't get news a lot. So
maybe she just hasn't heard.
Or maybe she knows that 𝐼𝐼𝐼 is back, but not how. And you just have to act like you are so glad that somehow 𝐼𝐼𝐼 came back. And, you know...
I'm 80% certain you guys already told her that 𝐼𝐼𝐼 is back.
She absolutely knows that we are the
She
reason.
knows.
I'm
The last
absolutely certain I was the one that told her.
The last message that I think, the last message I remember sending to Ileana was Cranston saying, "Hey, is it a good idea to bring 𝐼𝐼𝐼 back?" And she's just replied with, "No, no, 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 no,
absolutely
no."
not.
Radio silence.
Alright, cool. Alma, hit it.
Basically what happened.
He's trying to learn the sending spell to stop you animals.
Yeah, that's part of what made Amra so surprised why Cranston went along with it, because she knew what Ileana would say, and she was basically like, "No, do not," and then you were like, "Let's do it," and Amra was like, "Okay."
No, it was. If I remember right, Ash was confusing him, and he just forgot about that.
Right. Right.
That tracks for Cranston.
That tracks so much. So yeah, let's go save Sylvia.
Yeah.
Right.
Ash,
We have two
quite
people who
often-
are gonna be mad at us.
Ash
I think
quite
everyone's
often
kind of mad at
derails.
There's a lot of
I
people
mean,
mad at us.
yes, Cranston.
I mean, think about the number of enemies we have made.
Oh yeah, there's an evil necromancer somewhere pissed at me.
I think
What?
someone named Dan
I'm not
in
mad at
Jesuit
you.
hates me.
No,
All
not
of
you.
hell hates me personally.
Oh, another one.
Another one. The one we fought in the Dwarven city before Yanwa, you know, the one that I just made go poof.
Oh yeah.
When we first jumped in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
he's back.
Yeah, I can only kind of keep one in my designated dream prison. And I decided that I should probably keep the Minotaur in there than the wizard who doesn't have any skeletons.
Be very
I'm
happy.
So,
I'm gonna be honest. If he was smart, he wouldn't come after you.
If he was smart. But we'll see.
He holds a
good
grudge.
point.
I mean, think about it. When we
If he was
started all of this in
smart-
Snowden, we were going after things that we really shouldn't have. So
what?
we just need to wait to see him. He will
Another-
come around again.
if he was smart, he wouldn't have followed Big Death Guy to help him rewrite the world with God's pencil.
To be fair, yeah.
There.
God's pencil.
I wonder how my master's doing. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he wasn't even there
I'm sure
during
they're
the fight
fine.
with the
Yeah.
𝐶𝐞𝐕𝐄.
Yeah, did we just see him in the Capitol chilling?
He was in the
not
Citadel
at the
chilling,
Citadel?
Yeah, this is
and that was the last time we saw him. No one's in the Citadel. It's 500 miles up.
Remember?
Oh,
We were
yeah.
there.
Right. There was no air.
Yeah.
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 Sorry, that's my new
It's your
stim.
stim.
It's my stim.
Where would you guys like to go?
Stim acquired.
I guess
Dark Souls 5.
Silvius.
To the Dragonhold ruins.
All right. Do you guys reform?
Has it still?
Yeah, we have Windwalk. We have Windwalk
We've only
for
been here for like an hour.
hours.
Hasn't been long.
A quick stop
Do
to
we want to?
beat up and stop a war of two demon lords.
We just went and did an errand, became an archdruid, you know.
That's fine.
Do you feel we have time to rest at all before we go?
Theoretically, yeah, but I don't think we need to be honest.
A quick break helps me a lot.
Yeah, I
We
would
could take
say
a short rest.
either
Okay.
that or we could 10-minute cat nap. I still have the scrolls. Or we could rest for an hour.
Do you want to take a 10-minute cat nap, Godfrey?
I mean,
It changes nothing.
I
if
would be okay with
just
a
going
cat nap.
forward, I just wouldn't be as effective. But I can still go forward if we're wanting to.
Well,
I don't think we're fighting
hopefully-
Silvios, right?
Well, I'm
maybe I
hoping
read
not,
this wrong.
but there might be other things there.
hopefully we'll
Problems
be
tend to
okay
follow us
there.
instead of vice versa.
What's in the Dragonhold ruins? Did we ever figure that out?
Dragon?
No, we
Still
kind of
us.
just we learned about it.
So
The one thing we know.
Where'd it go? There's no dragons.
There's so many
there's
dragons
just a-
here. Cranston, go
there's
get
a
them!
single. There's just a single dragonborn.
It's just Emmerich. He made it there before somehow.
He caught a
Guys,
wind
we're talking
current.
a while.
Your Dragonhold ruins and just started running.
You said go to Silvios, so I did, and then you didn't follow for a long time.
How did you know where he was? Were you with
You
us whenever?
kept saying it out loud.
If we
Oh,
could
yeah, that makes sense.
If we could rest just like a little bit, that would be helpful. I say, grabbing my holy symbol, I'm going to channel divinity to regain a spell slot of 3rd level.
Yeah, we could probably rest. I think we all need some time to still process everything that just happened. As I look at the tree.
I literally have
It's
no
still
spells unless
approaching
I get
us.
An hour.
It does make quite a bit of sense to me. You know,
So-
trees grow from saplings, and there was a sapling there. Quite fast.
It's true.
That I was
Trees do grow from saplings.
Are you guys planning on taking a short rest?
Yes.
I
believe
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and do so. As you are led outside of the confines where the tree eventually stops growing, druids praying and gathering around it, the elves as well. You can already see some people like wondering like, where the fuck are we gonna live? But you are on a little rock face overlooking just the blasted remains of what once was the endless sea. You look out across the broken landscape and you begin to notice a soft and slow change of color. As this tree has formed, life begins to spread out across this new plain, this new frontier.
Foreshadowing! Foreshadowing! Foreshadowing!
I want to be
And
that
you are
looks
able
like a great place to put a city.
They should name it after like a king or something.
King Sung.
Could have a whole dynasty there.
She's like, that's a great place to lose Amra's kids.
Say what now?
Umbra just
What?
Well, as you all rest, you come to the end of your short rest. What would you like to do?
During short rest, I would like to use my arcane recovery, by the way.
Is anybody regaining spell or health?
I
If so, make sure to use.
I use
remember,
my.
always use your thing.
I use somebody else's.
Yes.
Yes.
What
do you
Super thing.
The hit dice or the healer's kit.
Got it. Thank you.
Also, when Ash mentioned something about a cat nap, Lavender took it very literally. And so, like, we settle down. We settle down, and Lavender just turns into a cat and goes to, like, sit on someone's lap, whoever sits down first.
You just hear her purring loudly.
Yeah.
No, it's more like the.
Just a deviated septum.
I can't. What is that like snoring cat video?
This Cranston staring at you. You chose this shape. You chose a deviated septum.
I just imagine Lavender perpetually just has a bit of a deviated septum, so she always snores, no matter what form she's in. She could be like an air elemental, and there's like a very mild wheezing.
Because of the constant air, it's like loud and ever
It's like
present.
amplified.
This is
Like
what
a
I was thinking
lawnmower.
of. And no mic.
Oh, yeah.
All right. As you guys get to the end of your short rest, what would you like to do?
Wimdwa.
Here we go.
As you
hold
all,
hands.
it says you all hold
Circle.
hands.
Now Lavender is an archdruid. She's like, I can make you do this.
Oh.
Before you just followed.
The power.
Go ahead. I didn't have a long way to travel.
That took like an hour.
As you're shift into wind, you are able to make the rest of the journey. From my understanding, on it is coming to the end of the day. It's like mid-afternoon. At this part of the world, everything seems much better. Although there are clouds in the sky, wind, a little light rain as you approach the Dragonhold ruins, which you all begin to realize you never saw any ruins. You just see this bubbling, putrid section of sea right here in the middle, this little bay. However, you do notice these lands, this peninsula from the sky, is also starting to return to a little bit of color as you begin to approach. And as you approach, right at the edge of this point, away from all else, you see a figure standing at the edge of the Dragonhold ruins, wrapped in a tattered brown and black cloak, staring out at the water.
Do we recognize them?
You can't really see their face.
It's so going to be Sylvia's.
Would you like to form
Down.
behind
Took
them?
you how long?
We land, reform. Finally, you've come. For our duel again, Godfrey Bale!
Hey! It's Bale! Smite!
It's time to...
Oh, I'm so excited.
Takes Godfrey, teleports to the middle of the fucking lake.
Your
Do you
friends
guys-
can't help you. I'm sorry.
Do you guys form up near them?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you approach?
He's like a storytime skeleton. I'm gonna be mad.
It's the wizard that Amrit just released.
He's like
made a
screaming, seeing
mistake.
Silvios made a scarecrow because he got
go.
Silvios made a scarecrow version of himself because he's like, I've waited outside for far too long for you people.
I'm waiting inside now.
Yeah,
I believe we approach.
As you do, without turning, you hear a voice. Unfamiliar. I've been waiting for you.
Is this?
Who's this?
Why? For Sylvios. Down in the Dragonhold ruins.
Oh thank goodness you're not Sylvia.
Yeah. I was a little concerned. I was about to ask. It's only been 5 years, right?
I'm like, what did time go fast or something?
Sylvios is alive. But he is in pain. Hidden away from the world. As I once was.
I am here to help you, as I am free.
How do we reach him?
That is your design. But I will travel with you.
Can I insight that?
What do you mean insight?
Sorry. Well, let me rephrase things. It just feels weird. I'm here to help you. Well, how do we get to Silvio's? Figure it out. But I'm coming with. So that just felt weird to Chris.
I want to see how you do it.
I think he's looking more specifically is like, is there malice hidden anywhere in him following us, or
No, I will just
Is
tell
it
you
gen-
outright.
okay.
No, he seems to have been waiting here for some time. Expecting you much sooner, but you don't see any camp nearby. It doesn't look like he's like set up here. It looks like he's
Interesting.
just been standing.
He's
here.
just been standing there.
Oh,
Do we?
God, I
do we
look at
see
the
his
clock
face
at
this
work.
point?
No, his back's to you.
Can we ask who you are really quick?
You may. But I suspect you remember me more than I remember you. For when we met, I was not as I am now. I have grown in power, in mind, in freedom.
As he reaches out, and you see a gnarled, blackened wood staff into his skeletal hand. And he turns around.
It's fucking Shrek!
It's fucking Shrek!
My
And standing there
God.
is an undead skeletal form imbued with green flame. Shrek.
Lavender is going to go up and hug Shrek like, I am so glad that you're okay. I am so proud.
You found your way.
That is a man I never thought I'd see again. I am really impressed. Wow.
Shrek, it's good to see you.
You as well.
You couldn't talk.
I'll go over and give Shrek a big hug.
No, okay.
You pull him in, and Emmerich just stands in the background going, what the fuck?
It's
the fuck?
Shrek, Emre.
They talk now.
Whoa.
Emmerich was, you gotta remember,
Greg
Emmerich
is
was after
special.
Shrek Cranston.
It's the
Emmerich was
new
after
era.
Emmerich doesn't know who Shrek is.
He's been just waiting here.
I can't believe
Oh
it's Shrek.
My God.
I'm so happy.
The most obedient boy.
Silvio's
boy.
is before us.
Oh my God, that's true. Shrek found Sylvia's way before we ever did.
He was like, surely they'll be around sometime soon.
The biggest question.
The comment hits, he's like,
What was that?
Any minute now.
They shouldn't be here now.
We arrived. They could have fucking flown here.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Oh my god, I can't believe it's Shrek.
Lavender's gonna look up at Shrek. When did you find Silvio's?
I didn't find him. Your master did, Ash. And I was sent to lead you, to help. But then, my connection to him was severed. And now, I may think, I may feel,
And I may learn, he says, holding up a tattered spell book.
Oh,
Oh, we're so proud, Shrek.
Father like
so
son.
proud.
He's all grown up.
Yeah.
We'll get you. I'll let you copy some of my spells. We'll get you some good ones.
Thanks.
I half expected Shrek to say thanks, Dad.
I did too.
It felt empty not hearing the dad.
Dad.
To be fair, we kind of just abandoned him.
No, we sent him away. Remember?
Oh right.
We said.
I
Well,
forgot.
no. Ash sent him away to betray the party.
Ash sent him to go live with Grandpa.
Yeah, and then he was like, "Okay, you can't come with me because you'll be sus. So I'm gonna have you stay with Grandpa."
And then Grandpa went to the fucking sky.
Boom, boom, boom.
And now Shrek is sentient.
And a
Shrek's a
wizard.
wizard. Shrek's a wizard.
Shrek's a
wizard,
wizard.
So proud of him.
So, where exactly is
Yeah.
Silvios? Is he under the water or something? What's going on here?
Technically, long ago, when the Dragonhold fell, it collapsed into this bubbling oceanic lake. And now the water is putrid, deformed, and would kill you. Unless you find a way through. If you do that, I can lead you to the vault.
So,
Everyone looks at him.
He even knows lore.
A lot of time.
if you want me,
So, lore, I've studied this place. It's all I could fucking do.
if you guys want me to do something about the water, we're going to need to take a longer rest.
How big is this area?
It's like a bag.
I like to also imagine Shrek takes a step. He has to pull his entire leg up to his
It's
kneecap. It's rooted, and he's been standing this long.
I mean, I do have control water.
You have that. You
That's
have it
enough.
prepared.
Yeah.
I don't think control water is enough to fully shift the water away. That's a cantrip, right?
No, control water is a 4th level spell.
Never mind.
Shape.
Yeah, that's the one that
Hey,
Almer
water is
has.
what I was thinking.
Let's see. Until the spell ends, you control any freestanding water inside an area you choose. That is a cube up to 100 feet on a side.
That's what I'm gonna use to plate the seas.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I was thinking.
hmm
If we play the little part the sea game. I have concentration for up to 10 minutes on that, and I can recast it a couple times.
hmm Yeah, if Lavender casts it, we won't need to long rest.
He's just under the water.
Yeah,
I think he
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
there's
Sitting
something
in a
under
room
the
with his
water.
legs tucked.
He did say he was in pain.
I haven't been able to stand for 5 fucking years.
I feel comfortable telling you guys this now. I'm pretty sure at one point you learned about the cartographer. Silvios is the cartographer.
The cartographers.
Oh,
Oh, Godfrey learned about that.
The one that's under in the dragon ruins, yeah.
Well, Godfrey just learned that there was a cartographer's tomb,
Mm-hmm.
but not where it was or what was in it. He learned that was a thing on the back of a Mistec that disappeared, and he was like, "Guys, there was this message.
Right,
I swear I'm not crazy."
right before we got
Something-
sidetracked.
The entire
Yeah, right
trade
before
arc
we
was
went to
about
court.
fighting Silvios.
We
Precisely.
were so close.
then we went to court.
And then we all got
We got arrested.
Well, the event
Life
was
stops
supposed
when
to
you
lead us to Sylvia.
life stops when you get wrapped up in legal troubles.
There's still a demon out there somewhere.
There's a lot of demons.
There's a lot
in a
of
lot
There's a lot of
places.
demons, specifically that one demon.
All right. So, do we want to try parting the sea and parting the waters and see if that'll get us there?
May I part
I
the
wanna
water,
try.
please?
Okay. As you begin to cast this spell, does it specify that you can like part the water?
Yes.
Yes.
There is a section on it. You cause water in the area to move apart and create a trench. The trench extends across the spell's area, and the separated water forms a wall to either side. Trench remains until the spell ends, or you choose a different effect. Water then slowly fills the trench over the course of the next round until the normal water level is restored. And the range/area is 300 feet.
Okay, that should be able to. As you begin to part the water, Shreg turns and begins to walk into the sea, leading you through the wet muck. You see that the ground steams and like buckles, though. This area is cursed. Touching this water is nearly certain death. Do you all
Amra is.
descend?
I
Oh.
believe we do. Amra is keeping a close eye on Cranston.
Don't worry, Almra. I've got my own security measures. Gotta play it extra safe here. Puts on my snooze.
Trips, falls in the water.
Let me double check to see
I
if
will be wearing my
this
snooze down
is.
there.
Let me just double check to see if this is concentrated. It is not.
It is. Isn't
Control water is, but water breathing is not.
Oh.
I
You
don't know if
don't-
water breathing would help
You
us.
don't want water breathing.
We don't
you
want
are
to
going-
be in
Oh,
the
not
water.
water walk. Oh my god, I read the wrong. We're not breathing the water, I promise.
She gets to the
Water walk.
water, dies, gets forcefully floated to the surface by water.
I will.
That was kind of the goal. If
I
any of
will
us
let-
could go down, we
I do want to let you know, even water walk, being in contact with this water directly is very dangerous.
It's more of to
I
help
vote
fish
you
the
just-
bodies out.
I
yeah.
vote you just save your spell slot.
Yeah, I'll say my
think
spell slot.
We just go down.
We got control water. We're fine.
The basic gist is A, it's cursed. B, if Emily and Ridley should remember what Dragonhold was.
Place
And
that
that
held
also
dragons.
true. But it was a volcano. And so this water is not just steaming because it is cursed.
It's really hot.
It's gonna boil you alive.
It's the boiling lake. From Avatar.
But Sean, I'm immune to thunder damage.
Oh, good point. Never mind.
You could have had
Everything I
fire.
said.
Could have had fire.
Oh yeah,
Coulda,
so
coulda
Cranston,
been
you won't feel the shockwave at all. It'll just hit you. And you'll suddenly be
I'll
dead.
just fucking die. The
First
nuke
safe.
hits, doesn't feel the shockwave. I'm God.
The
Rest of
radiation.
the radiation heat just melts me away.
As you all begin to descend into the darkness below, Craig, as light begins to glow from his staff,
Ooh,
as he
very
leads
nice.
you further and further down. And with that, we are going to end tonight's session and pick up in the Dragonhold ruins.
Finally finding
Mm.
Sylvia.
Finally finding Sylvia.
We're doing it.
All it took was 76 sessions.
2 years.
All right, with that, I will end the stream. Thanks so much for watching, everybody.
Bye,
y'all for
everyone.
watching.
Shoot.